All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back to back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. RCB for my table, International Council urges Supreme Court to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on December 15th. This one is coming from International Council. They ask the Supreme Court to make sure say they release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before the 15th of December. But of course, you know that the next court date for set for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is that same 15th of December, and the International Council is pleading or asking the NIG government and the Supreme Court to make sure that Kano is released before the 15th of December. Ohaneze Ndigbo has also made that particular request, asking the FG to release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu so that the Biafrans, the Southeasterners, Ndigbo, will be able to do their Ekeresimesi. Of course, you know, for like 4 years to 5 years now, there has not been a proper observation of Christmas or December as Ndibo we call it, or Christmas as local man we call it, because of the issue of insecurity that have ravaged the southeastern part of Nigeria. This thing started just like a joke. It started little by little, little by little. It was as if it was favorable to the people, as Chineke this, that. But as it is now, the effect it has, is reflecting on everybody because many of our people, those in London, those in US, those in America, Enugu, Onitsha, Aba, all those things who would want to go back to their village will not be able to do it because of the issue of insecurity. Those who are even living places like Owerri, maybe, and they have their village in Obolo and the rest of them, Amago and the rest, you find out those people don't go to village anymore because it looks as if things that are happening on that side. Imagine you going back to the village and end up being Ndimvu, Ndi kidnappers, a vogi. What are you going to tell your Chineke? Meanwhile, let's go down to the full detail of this information as the International Council are seeking for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before the 15th of December. Bruce Finn, a United States American-based International Council and spokesman for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has told Justice of Nigeria Supreme Court that the decision to free Kanu on December 15, 2023 is in their hands and should make it a date that will live either in judicial glory or infamy. Finn, in an open letter addressed to the Supreme Court Justice dated December 2, 2023, stated, "You have set aside that day to render judgment on legality of Kano's prosecution by the federal government of Nigeria." The letter, which was made available to Guardian by Kano's special counsel Aloy Ejimako yesterday, urged the Apex Court not to be blind to what all the world can see, alleging that everyone knows that the Nigerian government ulterior motive was to punish Kano for exercising his constitutionally protected free speech right to urge self-determination for Biafran through peaceful avenues of redress. Fain consequently tasked the Apex Court Justice to avoid being intimidated or bribed or make December 15 the finest hour of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, as all eyes will be upon them. He stated that while their decision in favor of Khan will be overwhelmingly applauded by Nigerian lawyers, a high watermark in the rule of law and the independence of the judiciary, he predicted the court will become an instant candidate of the Nobel Peace Prize. Nigeria's upheaval would begin to abate, and additionally, he would become a model for other African courts by giving life to judicial independence, the secret of domestic tranquility. Finn recalled that a Nigerian high court sitting in Enugu recently held that the government outlawing of the IPOB for advocating self-determination was unconstitutional. Also on July 20th, 2022, The working group on arbitrary detention by United Nations Human Rights Council found that Kano's solitary confinement since June 2021 violated 16 international human rights covenants binding on Nigeria, recommending his immediate unconditional release and repatriation. He posited that the federal government has lawlessly ignored the working group decision for over a year and did not deny that it had conspired with Kenya to have Kanu kidnapped and tortured in Nairobi, subjecting him to extraordinary rendition to Abuja in June 2021 and committed multiple crimes against his person. This one letter wey Bruce Finn wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's International Legal Council, na im release dis letter. Im dey tok say as e dey be, say Nigeria don fault plenty laws, but my own be say all dis, dat and dis, the final thing is the International Human Rights on Arbitrary Laws and the rest of them, United Nations Working Group, Gogotigbo, International Council. Does it mean that they does not have a say in what is happening in the judiciary system of this nation, and also Finn advising the Supreme Court to lead by example, as if you don't know the obodo where we dey. My own be say until judiciary stop being by appointment, the Chief Justice of a national court stop being by appointment. It is when a president is elected that he then appoints who becomes the chief judge of a nation, which is very wrong. We are made to understand that those three arms of government, the legislature, judiciary, the executive, these three arms of government are there for what is called checks and balances. And also at the same time, they complement each other in their different work. Now, I think I'm making the position of the chief judge of a nation a situation of appointment, whereby the president can appoint and disappoint. I think you have made the judge to live in the fear of the president. Yes, the judge is more like a servant to the president, because you already know that whenever a judgment is delivered and it is not in the favor of the presidency, and that means that that judge is going to be removed, because the president have the power to remove and reinstate. Now, as it is, and when you come to Africa, nobody wants to lose power. To be honest with you, Africa is a place known for power. African man oppresses his brother when he's on power. African man is proud when he has power. African man has a say when he has power, and he is respected when he has power, even in the church, in the local community, in the general community, among the elites and the rest of them. Once you have power, everybody respects you. That's how it is in Africa. Or maybe other continents might not understand it like that, because in other continents, maybe Western world, you see people, somebody resigning from the parliament because he believes that his team are not following their mandate, and that person can resign and say, I will not be party to this thing you people are doing. But so I never see where it happened for Africa. Africa in general, go and check. If you come to Nigeria, being a place we know as the giant of Africa, I've never seen where that thing happened. That somebody can resign from his or her position because the original mandate that brought them into power is not being followed. It is not like that. Once you resign, you will see another person from behind wey go dey beg for that position, and many people, as you dey for that position, many people are praying for you to fall so that they can enter. Whether you are doing good work or you are not doing good work, they don't even want to know. All they want to know, most of them, is just to be there. They don't care whether good work is done or whether bad work is done. Go to all the states, you will find out that there are no good roads. I'm referring to Bruce Fane, that is saying all this thing, preaching as if the judges we have here will repent and believe. But they no go repent. You go still see am as e go happen that day. But one thing wey be say I know be say pass Chukwuka Abiyama, wey be the man, wey the succulent man with the strength and energy wey be say man dey take live. Because if him cut that energy from you, my brother, your own don finish. Na why everybody got to be respecting God, man wey they call God. Meanwhile, now here I go to wind and the curtain for this particular edition. And if not your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first one to collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.